Hello everybody and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Tatum. If not, welcome back. Today we are going into a super strong, slow flow Hatha class. So no vinyasas, no chaturangas or upward facing dogs. But this is a pretty strong class. We're flowing with intent and really trying to feel the pose for what it is in our body and really developing relationships with them. So getting to know the poses, holding them a little bit longer than we normally would. I'd recommend grabbing a strap today if you know you have tight shoulders. We're coming into a shoulder rinse. But other than that, that's all I used for today's practice. Go ahead, grab whatever else you'd like to use on the mat, and I will meet you back here. Hello everybody, welcome to your mat. So today we're going to get started off in child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, knees can come out wide, and then gently walk your hands forward here. You can make this an active child's pose by pressing through your hands and sinking your hips back towards your heels here. Or you can relax down, maybe bringing your arms or forearms down to the earth and relax your head down onto your mat. I'm going to keep mine lifted just so I can talk to you guys. So begin to welcome yourself to your mat. And we'll take a few deep breaths together here. So exhale wherever you are. Take an inhale through your nose, fill up, maybe your chest lifts. Exhale out through your mouth, ground down. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, ground down. Last one, biggest, fullest, deepest breath today. Inhaling. Exhale, ground down. Begin to inhale and exhale out through your nose now. Sending your breath into your low back. Drawing your shoulders down away from your ears and sinking your hips back towards your heels. You can begin to set an intention for your practice today. Maybe just flowing with intention and staying present. Noticing your breath and really allowing it to guide you deeper into poses, or maybe just pull out of poses if you feel like your breathing is a little bit shallow today. Honor your practice and honor your body. So I'm going to set mine for flowing with intention, flowing with a purpose, to honor my body with every movement here. When you're ready, next inhale, we'll lift up just slightly. And then we're going to take our right arm and thread it underneath our left. Right ear is coming to the mat. Right shoulder is coming to the mat. Left hand can reach long, or you can reach it behind you, maybe grabbing for your right thigh. Opening up the shoulder here. Breathe. Sink your hips back low. Take a few rounds of breath here. Relax through your shoulders, allowing for this twist. Gently release this left arm, bring it right in front of your face. Inhale, right arm reaches towards the sky. Exhale, right hand plants. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread it underneath your right, left ear and left shoulder to the mat. Again, this right arm can reach out long, or you can wrap it behind your back here. Grabbing for this left thigh. It's okay if it doesn't grab it. You can just place your hand right on top. And then again, settling in and trying to sink those hips back towards your heels. Release tension in your face. Breathe into your shoulders here. A few more rounds of breath.
Last round. And we'll gently unwind this top arm, bring our right hand in front of our face. Inhale, left arm reaches towards the sky. Exhale, it plants down. You can take our knees together here. Shift your hips from side to side as we gently make our way into a cat-cow. So taking any organic movement that you'd like and flowing with your own breath. Inhale brings you to cow. Exhale pulls you to cat. Then if you'd like, again, adding that organic movement in, maybe making circles with your body, or maybe just with your torso. Switch directions. And we'll all come back through center. Let's tuck our toes, preparing for a downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale. Lift your hips towards the sky. Heels can reach down towards the floor as you begin to walk your dog, shifting from side to side. You can shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then return to your breath. Breathing a little bit of life into your pose and finding a little bit of ease with every exhale. Maybe you send your breath down the back sides of your legs to reduce any tension in those hamstrings. When you're ready, find a little bit of stillness here, and let's take our feet over to the right side of the mat. So we're still in this down dog position, but our feet together at the right side. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, bend your knees towards the left, taking this into a twist. Dropping your head down and line in between your arms here. Gaze can be back at your knees. Breathe. You can inhale, straighten your legs, come back through center. Walk out your dog here. And when you're ready, taking your feet over to the left side of your mat. Take an inhale, come high up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, twist. Knees are pointing towards the right now. Getting a nice stretch down our right side body. One more round of breath here. And an inhale will bring you back through center. Gently walk your feet in just a little bit so you can get those heels towards the earth. And let's take our feet out as wide as our mat. Bending through our knees here. You can take this left hand in front of our face in our midline and then thread this right arm through, grabbing for your ankle or your calf, taking this into a little bit of a twist in our downward facing dog. Softening through your knees here. Lengthen through your spine, pressing firmly through this left hand. Maybe you begin to bend this right elbow, gazing underneath this left arm. An inhale will bring you back. Readjust your stance if you need to. You can walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet if that feels better. So my heels are kind of reaching towards the ground now since I have this shorter stance. Left hand threads underneath our right, grabbing for your ankle or your calf. Take an inhale to lengthen and an exhale to twist. Breathing down the back sides of your legs. Weight is even through both feet here. Maybe you begin to bend this left elbow, gazing underneath your right arm up towards the ceiling. Inhale will bring you back through center. Keeping your feet wide, let's step up to the top of our mat here, coming into our forward fold. can take your hands behind you, reaching your fingertips back behind you. Soften through your knees, bring your belly to your thigh. Allow your head to relax down and then gently draw your weight into the balls of your feet. Sending your hips up a little bit higher, being mindful of your low back and your hamstrings. Taking a few rounds of breath here. And then we're going to cross our hands behind us like an X. So I'm trying to grab my opposite shoulders here. Elbows are pointing towards the floor, creating that X behind our head with our arms. So I'm crossed at my wrists. Putting a little bit of pressure on the back of my head, allowing my neck to lengthen down towards the floor. Eyes can be open or closed. Soft bend in your knees, don't hyperextend here. Release any tension in your face and in your jaw. And find a little bit more length with every exhale. Gently release. We're going to take this left hand out in front of us. Right hand comes to the outside of our left shin. And we can gently twist, extending this right hand out in front of us, or you can take it behind you. Trying to grab for that right thigh again, just like in our thread the needle. Gazing past your left leg here. Gently take that left arm and extend it. Inhale, right arm reaches long. Bend through your left knee, straighten your right. Draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Right hand plants. Then we're going to thread our left hand through, grabbing the outside of our right shin. Again, you can keep this right hand out long, or you can wrap it behind you for a little half bind, trying to reach for that left thigh. Soften through your legs. Hips are still level here as you're gazing past your right leg. Draw your shoulders back away from your ears. You can gently release this right hand out in front of us. Inhale, left arm reaches towards the sky. Deep bend through your right knee, left leg straightens. Draw your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Breathe. Inhale will bring you back down through center here. If you want to rock your hips from side to side, you can. Release your head. Then we're going to take a big step back into our downward facing dog here. Let's take one round of breath together. So take a deep inhale. Exhale out through your mouth. Beautiful. Stepping your feet together at the back of our mat. Let's inhale, right leg comes high. Exhale, step your right foot right next to your right thumb. Back toes spin down, root to rise, warrior one. You might want to grab your strap here. Exhale, sink low, and then draw this right leg back, left hip rolls forward. Hips are squared towards the front. Feet are staggered here. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale sinks you a little bit lower. Let's take our hands behind our back, coming into a humble warrior. You can interlace all 10 fingers behind your back or grab your strap. Inhale, lift through your chest. Exhale, lead with your heart as you hinge forward. Right knee is right next to our right shoulder. Hug everything into that midline and take your gaze right back to your left heel. Shoulders are working up and over as you relax. So our lower body is working hard and we're trying to find a little bit of ease in our upper body and in our shoulders. Reconnect with your breath wherever you are. Maybe sink your hips a little bit deeper as you hinge a little bit farther forward. Again, that knee is still right next to your shoulder. Gently bring your hands to your low back. Release them. We're going to turn onto our toes on our back foot here. Take a deep inhale and then exhale. Right hand lifts towards the sky. Then we're going to slowly hinge on to the outer edge of our back foot. Right toes are turning towards the right. Right fingertips still reaching up. And then let's reach them behind. Relaxing this hip down towards the floor. Getting a nice deep stretch down the outside of our right glute. Breathing. Hold it. Inhale brings you back through center. All 10 toes turn to face forward. So we're framing our front right foot. Spin this back left heel down. As we inhale, come up, warrior two. Pause and ground down. Inhale, shoulders to your ears. Exhale, roll them back and down your back. Inhale, glide forward. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Let's take this left hand and reach it forward here. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale sinks you low. Deep stretch down this right side body, still bending through a front right knee. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, extended side angle. Hand can come to your forearm can come to your right knee or right thigh, or you can take it down towards the floor. Sinking your hips low. If you'd like, you can take some big arm circles here, waking up that shoulder. Inhale will bring you up, and an exhale will pull you down. You can switch directions. Gaze can be up towards the sky or down towards the floor. Inhale, let's all come back through center. Left fingertips reaching towards the sky. Try to open up this chest, sinking low through your hips here. Front knee is stacked over your front ankle. When you're ready, left hand rotates down towards the earth, and we're going to walk our hands all the way to the left side of our mat. All 10 toes are facing towards the long edge of our mat. Then we're going to turn them out, sink our hips low. If you need to heel toe your feet in, you can. Coming into a goddess pose. Lifting up, finding your balance. Woo! And then we're going to take our hands out in front of us. So we're going to flow with our body from side to side, getting our hands involved. We'll start slow here. Sinking low through your hips. So let's inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Drop your shoulders down. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Finding fluidity throughout your upper body and lower body. Syncing that breath and that movement together. If you feel comfortable, you can begin to close your eyes. Finding your motion here. Sinking deeper, maybe. Waking up those hips. Draw your shoulders right back over your hips here. Lift your chest. Chin can be on the horizon. As you stand tall through your upper body, growing through your spine. Fingers can be spread wide, like little points of energy coming out the tips of them. Find your flow. Legs are working hard now. Sink deeper if you can. Keep the chest lifted. Let's all come back through center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, toes turn forward. Prasarita. Then we're going to walk our hands to frame our front right foot, all 10 toes turn forward, coming into this high runner's lunge. Let's inhale, sweep this right leg back behind us, three-legged dog. And then gently bring it down towards the earth. Go ahead, walk out your dog here. You can shift your hips from side to side, shake your head yes, shake your head no. All right, inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, step it through. Right next to your left thumb, back heel spins down. Maybe grab that strap again. Inhale, root to rise, warrior one. Then finding your pose, let's draw this left hip back. Roll your right hip forward, hips squared towards the front. Feet are staggered here. When you're ready, drop your hands behind your back, grab your strap or interlace all 10 fingers. Let's inhale, lift, and then exhale, hinge and lead with your heart. Left shoulder's right next to my left knee. I'm gonna drop my head back, gaze towards your back right ankle. And hugging everything into your midline here. Legs work hard, rooting down through that back edge of your right foot. Relax through your upper body, allowing your shoulders to relax and knuckles to come up over your head here. Again, shifting your gaze to the back of your mat. Breathe and reconnect with your breath. Find some ease as you sink your hips a little bit deeper. Gently bring your hands to your low back. Release your strap or your grip. Hands come to frame this front left foot. Right toes turn forward. Sink your hips low. Plant this right hand. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Left fingertips reaching towards the sky. Draw those shoulders back and down away from your ears. And then when you're ready, we're gonna spin on the back edge of our right foot. So my toes are gonna all face towards the left. My right hip is sinking down, and you can bring these left fingertips behind you. Opening up this left hip, you can feel a nice deep stretch down the outside of your glute. Breathe, reach and extend. Inhale will bring you back, framing this front foot. Back heel spins down. Inhale, root to rise, warrior two. Sink, pause, breathe. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Let's inhale, glide forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right fingertips reach to the front. Left fingertips reach behind you. Front knee is still bent. Nice deep stretch down the left side body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm to left thigh. Or you can bring these left fingertips down towards the earth. Right fingertips can reach out in front of you, or again, you can take these nice big arm circles, sinking your hips low. An inhale will bring you up, and an exhale will pull you down. Back foot is working strong onto the earth. The knife edge of your back foot is rooted down. So both feet are connected. Switch directions if you're taking these arm circles. Gaze can be up towards the sky or down towards the floor. And then when you're ready, both hands will come down towards the earth as we walk them over to the right side of our mat. All 10 toes are going to be facing this long edge. And I'm going to turn around so I'm facing the same way as you. And then we're going to bring our hands to our hips here as we slowly roll all the way up to standing.
Turn your toes out towards the corners of your mat. Coming back into our goddess pose. Let's inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, sink low. This time, hands are gonna come about to our collarbone height. Fingertips still spread wide. We'll take an inhale at the top, and then exhale, draw your hands down to your belly area. Inhale, palms face up, and then exhale, ground it down. Inhale as you draw energy up. Exhale as you ground down, sinking through your hips. Inhale, pulls you up. Exhale, takes you down. Bring your shoulders right up over your hips. Chin is on the horizon. Reconnect with that breath. Eyes can be open or closed here. And flow with your own breath. Unclench your jaw, soften through your face, sink through your hips. Three more rounds here. Big, full, deep inhales. Exhale, sink low. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, sink lower. Last one. Big, deep, full inhale. Exhale. Sink low. Inhale, we'll all root to rise. Come up to stand. Let's just step our feet together in the center of our mat. Turn forward. As we inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go ahead, step back into your downward facing dog. Come on down to your knees. We're gonna kick our left leg out to the side. Just try to make sure that our arch is in line with our knee here. And if this doesn't feel good on your outer ankle, you can turn your toes out towards the side. Inhale, come up to stand on top of this knee. Arms reach up, left hand comes to our left shin, right fingertips reach over to the left side. Option a cactus, open your arm, or bring it back behind you again for a small bind. So you lift your chest towards the sky. Making sure not to hyperextend through this back left leg. Let's all inhale, come back through center. Hands plant. Inhale, weight shifts forward. Bend through your left knee as you sink your hips back. Breathing into your left inner thigh and groin. Coming back through center, bring that left knee right back underneath your hip. Right leg kicks out. And toes can be facing forward. If that hurts your ankle, turn them slightly out. And then that arch is in line with your knee here as well. As you inhale, we'll bring you up. Exhale, we'll take you into that side body stretch. Right hand on top of your right shin. You can drop this left arm open into a cactus arm, or maybe bring it back behind you, lifting your chest towards the sky. Pull your low belly in and breathe down this left side body. Inhale, we'll pull you back through center. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down toward the earth. Let's bend through this right knee. You can pull that foot in here. Inhale, weight comes forward. Exhale, sink your hips back. Open up through your hip. Noticing that one side may be more open than the other. Sending your breath down in your inner right leg. And we'll inhale, come back through center. Bring that right knee right underneath your right hip here. We're going to gently turn around, coming onto our back, lowering all the way down. And our knees are going to come up into our chest. Give them a nice squeeze in. Hands can come wide, or you can cactus open your arms here. And then gently drape your knees over to the left side of the earth. If you'd like, you can stagger your legs, reaching back for your left foot with your right hand, taking this into a quad stretch, allowing your right leg to relax on top, or you can straighten it out for a nice stretch down the back side of your leg. Relaxing through your upper body. Shoulders are trying to melt towards the earth. Gaze can come up towards the ceiling. Gently release that left foot. Bring your knees back together. Hug them in through center. And then gently drape them over to the right. Left leg can extend on top as you reach back, grabbing your right foot with your left hand. Right arm can lay open. If this foot doesn't feel good extended, you can always just bring it in. Allowing your upper body to soften here. Gently release that right foot. Bring your knees back together as you come through center, giving yourself a nice good squeeze in. Open it up, happy baby. Rocking from side to side. Option to stay in this happy baby or come up into a shoulder stand with me. If shoulder stand is not in your practice, please take legs up the wall. And in shoulder stand, I'd like to remind you that it is not a neck stand, so please keep that natural curve in your cervical spine. You're ready? Begin to lift yourself up. Feet are coming to the sky, and you want to draw your hips in. I know I'm not completely straight here, but we're working towards it. Hands are on your low back to support you, or in a shoulder rinse. Shoulders are rolling underneath you, and then again, weight is in your shoulders, not in your neck. Don't turn your head. Gaze is straight up at your feet or the ceiling. Lifting your hips. So you want to bring your hips into view and pull your feet kind of away from you, out of your view. And then if you'd like, you can begin to hinge from your hips, bringing your toes behind you, plow pose. Hands stay on your low back if your toes aren't reaching towards the earth. Again, you still have that curve in your cervical spine here. And then when you're ready, gently begin to roll back out. Maybe catching yourself in happy baby once again. Then you can bring your soles of your feet to touch, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. Placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Begin to relax and let gravity do the work. As you melt down into your surface, release any tension in your breath or in your back, your shoulders or your jaw. Return your breath to normal. Return to your intention. When you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingertips, maybe your toes, and then gently turn onto your favorite side. When you feel ready, gently press yourself up to a seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring our shoulders right over our hips. And inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come through heart center, bowing to our fingertips. Thank you guys so much for flowing along with me today. It's always an honor, and I will see you next time. Namaste.